So how did I solve problem number 32 in chapter 23? We are given a few things. We are given that Q is equal to negative 3.5p. We are given that F is equal to 7.5, and we are asked to find P. So we keep in mind this lens equation, 1 over P plus 1 over Q equals 1 over F. So the first thing we want to do is plug and chuck. So 1 divided by P, because that's what I'm looking for, plus 1 divided by Q, and I plug in my negative 3.5 times P. I'm just plugging in this value for Q into my lens equation. And that's going to be equal to 1 divided by F. Here my F is 7.5, so I plug that in for F. 1 over 7.5. So this is the equation that I need to work with. So how do I actually solve this for the desired quantity for my P? So in order to solve this equation, I need to find a common denominator. In this case, the common denominator is going to be something that's common between the 1 over P and the 1 over negative 3.5p. In this case, I use 3.5p as a common denominator. 3.5 times p. Now to keep this 1 over p unchanged, I need to put something in the numerator. I need to put a 3.5 into the numerator. So what I notice is when I simplify this, 3.5 divided by 3.5p, I get 1 over p. So this fraction is unchanged. The 3.5's cancel. But now I have this 3.5p in, for my common denominator. 3.5 over 3.5p. And then I have plus my 1 over 3.5p. I'm going to move my negative up top. I can do that. It's just algebra. And I notice that I don't have to do anything to this quantity. I don't have to do anything to change that. It still matches with the original fraction. So I'm good there. And all of this is going to be equal to 1 over 7.5. So now I have a new equation to work with, a new equation to solve by finding this common denominator, this 3.5p common denominator, so I can add my fractions. So here's the equation that I have to solve. I notice that I have a common denominator now, so I can combine these two numerators. So let me do that. And I get 3.5 minus 1 all over 3.5p. I'm combining these fractions that have a common denominator, and that's going to be equal to 1.75. Now I can add my numerators, and I get 2.5, which is just 3.5 minus 1 is 2.5, and that's still going to be divided by my denominator over 3.5 times p is equal to 1 divided by 7.5. Now I have to get my p by itself. So to do that, I first multiply both sides by p. So let's multiply both sides by p. And when I do that, my p's here cancel, and I end up with 2.5 over 3.5 is equal to p divided by 7.5. And now if I want to get p by itself, I have to multiply both of these sides by 7.5. So I can do that, multiply both sides by 7.5. And I can plug this whole thing into my calculator, and I will find the solution that we're looking for. I will find that p is equal to 5.36. And that's how you do part A.